says he's frustrated about Tucson Police Department's not so rapid response, especially since he says he's given officers everything they need to solve the case. News 4 Tucson's Sam Salzwedel has more on this News 4 Tucson investigation.
Despite a felony theft, surveillance video, and an undisputable license plate number, the manager of the business says he's heard nothing from the police in weeks. Ryan Holyfield runs Ram Plumbing near Grant and Silverbell. On February 3rd, one of his employees found a trailer stolen, so they called the Tucson Police Department.
They said they had no one available and that they didn't come until that Monday.
The video appears to show a man breaking off a lock and throwing it, possibly leaving fingerprints. The business gave police the video, the lock, and license plate of their trailer. Then 2 days after police took the report, an employee called 911 saying he saw the van pulling the stolen trailer. It started near Glen and Alvernon, but he followed for miles around the Fort Lowell corridor. The driver eventually sped off, possibly because he realized he was being watched.
He was behind him, followed him for a while. They kept telling him that they were going to send an officer and never did.
But he did get this photo with the license plate. The paint on the employee's picture looks similar to the surveillance video.
We've handed them everything on a silver platter. We've got fingerprints, we've had the van, we had video surveillance, everything.
The theft was about 3 weeks ago.
If this would have happened in any other of the surrounding cities, they'd have been on it. They'd have been right there to catch it. With all the evidence that they have, there's no doubt they would have been right there to grab the guy.
Sergeant Job Dickinson is a board member of the Tucson Police Officers Association.
The steps in this case are just basic police work. 10 years ago, we used to be able to go up and follow up on this information the day of.
He said because of pay, the department is short-staffed.
Felonies are serious. However, this is a property crime, and there's lots of violent crimes.
Lieutenant Jim Wakefield says officers in that area were working 42 other calls at the time.
It's approximately 4:30 in the afternoon. We're heavily inundated with traffic accidents and other types of events that often drain our finite resources.
He says officers care about these quality of life crimes and they'd like to return property right away. Last year, the department worked 200,000 emergency calls. Why don't you have enough officers working on the streets right now?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say that we do a pretty good job at triaging the events that we've got as they come in based on the facts and circumstances that are presented to us.
As of Friday, there was no report of this trailer being recovered.
It's possible the individual is still engaged in criminal activity or engaged in property crime type of activity.
Generating more police reports that you guys have to go investigate?
Yes.
It just seems like this is what he does. So I think you need to get him off the street, and I think it'd close a lot of cases.
Lieutenant Wakefield says the van does not appear to be stolen, and that license plate appears to be a workable lead. After I talked to Lieutenant Wakefield on Friday, he called back and said an officer checked on the address linked to that license plate. The van and trailer were not there at the time. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email investigators@kvoa.com or call 955-4444.